Hello guys, welcome back to Life Updates with T. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, please do make sure that you hit the subscribe button, you turn on your notification bell, you like, you comment, and you also share. Well, I'm back with another video. It's so crazy because I am currently recording this video and it's 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep anymore and I just thought, okay, let me just at least do something productive since I don't have any sleep. So I am about to talk about the housemates from BBMzansi Season 3, which happened back in 2022. If you do not know, this season is very close to my heart because it's the very first season that I started blogging Big Brother about. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is that I will be talking about the previous housemates that we had on that season and what they're currently doing and where they are. So we're gonna start out with Dinky B. It's unfortunate that she had passed on and it's so sad, guys, because I remember very well when she entered the house. She was one bubbly, loud, had a very strong personality in the house, and I was really expecting more of her outside of the house. I just wanted to see more of her journey unfold. It's just unfortunate that she couldn't make it. She left behind a son. I just hope wherever he is doing okay. He is doing fine. So I just hope also her soul continues to rest in peace. Yeah, so now let's move to the next housemate, Akasha. Okay, what is one thing you remember about Akasha, guys? Please do let me know in the comment section. But one thing I remember about her during her time inside the house was how she used to be about BU all the time. She used to talk about BU all the time. Every chance that she'd get, she'd always talk about BU. Currently, I'm not sure what she's doing, but I have seen her working at some charity organization. I've seen her doing a lot of charity work. So I guess she is working under some foundation, or she's focused more on that department of foundations, giving back to the community and everything when it comes to influencing and working as a brand, because I feel like that's something that most fans or most viewers expect to see after the house, is you being in the public, being in the industry. In terms of that, she doesn't seem to be taking any spaces when it comes to that, because the last time she attended a public event was when she went to that Real Housewives of Lagos launch with the picture that I had included. So the next housemate is Yoli. Okay, Yoli came into the house as a teacher, to the Big Brother's house as a teacher, and I remember when she left the house, she said she wanted to take some spaces in acting. She wanted to be an actress. She also wanted to do theater acting and stuff like that. But well, Yoli seems to be someone who's very good at creating content. Do check her out, guys, on Instagram. I'm not gonna mention everyone's Instagram or every other housemate's Instagram, but I did with Yoli because I feel like she's a great content creator, completely different from the Yoli that we saw in the house. Currently, she is working as an influencer, and I think she went back to teaching as well, because she still has that on her bio on Instagram. When it comes to influencing, I've seen her working with a beauty salon, with beauty brands as well, because at some point, at some time, she once attended a Fenty Beauty event. I think it was a launch here in South Africa or something like that. So I feel like she is just on her lane, doing good. And the next housemate that we're gonna be focusing on is Tabi. Okay, guys. Tabi used to be very, very close to Mpo during the time in the house, because every highlight I have about Tabi, if I'm being honest, was her being with Mpo. Okay, right now they don't seem to be friends or to be close anymore, but one thing I know is that Tabi is still excelling when it comes to sports. She is a netball player and she is doing so good. I've been following her journey of being a netball player, and I must say it's so amazing, because I feel like she's also what's this, training, yeah, the young ones also, and they seem to be also doing very great. And she's very passionate about netball. Even the time inside the house, she did say that she's a netball player. And I feel like coming out of the house, she just decided to continue with that. I've seen her also in a few reality shows. I've seen her on Deal or No Deal and this show, Ready Steady Cook. And on this specific show, she went with Sis Tamara on the very same day. Obviously, they were in different teams and all of that. But I'm saying this because I've realized that her and Sis Tamara seem to be the only ones. Okay, not necessarily the only ones, but they seem to still have a great connection or have a great relationship outside of the house. This is just how I feel. I feel like they're still intact. And also, guys, Sis Tamara is doing good, I should say, because I think the last time we saw Sis Tamara on our television screens was on the day of the final party on BBMzansi Season 4. Remember, Sis Tamara was a guest alongside Kosi, Blue Ava, Temba Broly, Tabang, and who else? I don't remember who else, but yeah, they were part of the people. Sis Tamara was part of the people that were invited. I love the fact that he ended up graduating, guys. If you do remember very well, Sis Tamara used to be about his books, or about her books during the time inside the house. Like, Sis Tamara would always say that all that she wants is to just complete her studies, finish her work, and all of that. Recently, I've seen Sis Tamara entering Tropica Island. Well, I'm not sure if she was picked or not, because the season hasn't yet started, but I'm really looking forward to that, because I feel like, yeah, she would really do well in that competition, because she once won on Saturday Showdown on Mzansi Magic 161, and I think she won about, the team won about, I think it was 1 million rands, and they had to share the money. And as a leader, you had to take more money, something like that. And Sis Tamara was a leader. Next one is Terry Treasure. Okay, I love Terry. Terry was a real baddie in that house. Okay, Terry is still on OnlyFans. One thing about her, she will be on OnlyFans, because I remember even that time during Inside the House, she would talk about how much money she'd make on OnlyFans and all of that. And I'm just, you know what, I'm like, baby girl, just get your bag, okay? She is still pushing her skincare products, and it's so amazing. If you have been watching this channel for some time, you will definitely do know that I once mentioned that this product that Terry is selling, it's giving longevity. It's gonna be in the industry for a long run. And I wasn't lying, guys, because I feel like even Poor Badimo had a skincare range, but she doesn't really talk about it or advertise it anymore. But Terry is still continuing with what she's doing. I just hope she gets to a point where she's able to take these products in stores, because I feel like they're very great products when it comes to the packaging as well. One of the best. She is also about to host Betty's After 9 season 2. I am so excited. It's going to be starting on the 7th of September at 8 o'clock, channel 322, which is MTV Base. Do stay tuned, guys. Let's support these people as far as we can. And then the next housemate I want us to talk about is Nali. Oh, guys, I'm proud of this Han. I'm proud of her so much. She's always been a model. When she got into the house, she was very forward, with her line of work, and she was straightforward. Yeah, she did mention that she's a model. She's also an actress. I think there was an international character that she was doing where she was acting as Idris Elba's wife. What's that movie called again? Beast or something like that. And right now she is signed under Zone Models, which is currently located in London. She is currently staying in London. She has relocated. That's why I'm saying I am proud of her, because she's doing so great for herself in terms of modeling. She was a model before, and even right now, just that things have advanced even more. I even saw there was a time where she posted a picture of her in front of a picture that they used her as an advertisement in London. Guys, that's huge. I'm not sure if you do realize that, but this just goes to simply show or to tell that, you know what, dreams do come true, and all of our dreams are valid. I'm just waiting to see more and more unfold when it comes to this journey of hers. One of my favorites, guys. Thato Immaculate. I love this girl. This girl has a vision. She's always had a vision. Even inside the house, you could tell that she has the brains. Well, in the house, she was not my favorite. I didn't have any issues with her, but she was really not my favorite. But outside the house, I feel like she's a top achiever in class, because this girl has achieved so much for herself. Like a lot of things that she said she'd do in the house, she came out and really she did those things. For example, she wanted to become a radio presenter once again, because she did say that she was working as one before, but this time around, guys, she's working with Metro FM, one of the best radio frequencies in the country, which is so amazing. She's also working as an ambassador. She's no longer that Thato that's dancing in the streets, you know. Right now she's being endorsed by big brands, and I also feel like she's an ambassador for Kaizer Chiefs. I've seen her posting, doing several posts about Kaizer Chiefs. I know that women also do love soccer, but with her, it does show that there is money involved. And she also ended up getting married to Geshwan, whom he was also a part of the set of BBMzansi Season 3. They are doing very great. One of the most successful relationships in the history of BBMzansi, and I'm definitely here for it. Talking about Thato's husband, guys, Geshwan is still pushing the Femi brand. You remember when he was inside the house, he used to say that he wants to introduce more and more clothes to his brand, and he's doing exactly that. I thought by now he would have given up and maybe probably found something else to do. Obviously he is still doing more. I feel like him having Thato as his wife really did numbers on him, guys, because Thato is just a smart woman. And sometimes, okay, I will give credit to him as a man and as a hardworking man, but also sometimes having someone like Thato in your life can just change the whole entire situation into a different direction. So I feel like he is who he is right now because of the person that he decided to end up with. I'm not taking any credit away from him because he is also a hardworking man. But I also feel like, what, also being with Thato was the best thing that he could ever have done for himself, because he is doing very, very well. Talking about men that are doing very well, guys, let's discuss BU. BU is such, oh my word, how do I even describe him? If you were to judge being in the house, and tell who or which housemate would have came out and made it big, I'm sure that BU wouldn't even be a part of the top 5 of the guys that were there. I'm actually surprised and proud at the same time, because I used to like him a lot. I've always thought he's a good looking guy and he also has a great heart. Judging from the way he used to treat people inside the house, I do remember very well that he was just a good guy. Right now, he's an amazing actor in one of the best, trending shows in South Africa. He's doing so good. He's still a musician as well, an artist. He's still, like, he's just bubbly and friendly. And I feel like he's also doing great when it comes to making friendships with other housemates, even the housemates that were not in his season in the Big Brother that he was in. But he's still making friends. He's not looking down on the recent housemates or the other housemates, because one thing I've noticed in this Big Brother thing is that if you have been a part of Big Brother before, you actually start looking down on other housemates that have come after you, because you feel like you know better, you're superior. And with him, I mean, he's a successful housemate, but he is still, keeping relationships intact with other housemates and other ex-housemates that even came after him. That's basically what I'm saying. So yeah, guys, I'm so happy for him. And then the next person who took chances and opportunities right in his hands and threw them away, just like that, is none other than Themba Broly, guys. I feel like Themba really wasted so much. I remember when he came outside of the house, his fans gathered a whole entire 600K. 600,000 rands. Guys, that's a lot of money to start with. They even had an apartment for him, which they paid for like 3 months. And then recently on his show, on his reality show, he did mention that he lost the apartment because he was not able to pay for the apartment anymore. I don't think he still has the car that the fans actually bought for him. The money apparently finished in just a few months because apparently he's currently doing drugs. That was said by Mpho Wabadimo. I mean, the good thing that came out is the fact that he met Mpho and they made a baby, a beautiful baby boy that he's never even met yet. I feel like that one I should also mention, even though I don't feel like it's a good move from Paul to use whatever against him when it comes to the baby. But also I feel like I don't blame her. I really don't blame her, because when it comes to decision making, Themba isn't the best decision maker. Okay, now let's focus on Tools Madala, guys. I feel like most of these guys that we didn't expect to turn out to be, what they are right now, they've really proven us wrong. Because look at Tools Madala. He's so glowing, guys. Tools Madala is, okay, one thing about him, I loved his voice. I loved his voice during the time inside the house. But right now, I'm just like, I've fallen in love with how consistent he is when it comes to his work. You remember during the time inside the house, he would say that he was fired from his job as a radio presenter, but right now he's back again working for one of the best radio stations in the country as well, YFM. He also has a YouTube channel, beautiful content, where he invites some guests and then he starts cooking for them. Also, I love the fact that also he is making connections and friendships with ex-housemates. This is just so attractive, guys, because I feel like it gets you exposed to more people, like with tools, with the way he's going about things. It's giving he's still new in this industry, but no, he's been there. But like the way he's just going about things is just so amazing. I love it for him. I am definitely here for it. And the next housemate, one of my favorites, okay, down to earth, calm, Libo. Libo is such, oh guys, like he's such a down to earth guy. This guy isn't bothered by so many things on the outside, but like I love the fact that he's still good looking. He is working. He is working as an influencer. He's working as an ambassador for brands, doing so well still in the industry, because I'm saying this because I still see him being invited in most of these events, public events and everything. And guys, for you to be invited, you need to be someone to be invited. You need to create a name for yourself to be out there and be taken serious and everything. And I feel like Libo has really worked hard in building his brand when it comes to that, because his name is not associated to a lot of negative things or a lot of bad things that are happening out there. He's just in his own lane, doing his own thing. And you know what? I just wish him all the best. This is what I had wished for from Poa Badimo. I really wished she would have ended up with someone like him, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Now, the next housemate we want to talk about is Zeno. Okay. What is one thing that you remember about Zeno? Please do let me know in the comment section, because one thing I remember about Zeno during the time inside the house was the fact that Zeno was in a relationship. Zeno used to talk about his girlfriend all the time. Like, he kept on being in his shell because of that relationship, which I don't think still exists now, because he used to post that girl every time, every chance that it gets. But right now, I don't think they're still together. I haven't seen them posting each other for some time, which really happens, guys. The more you grow is the more you realize that some things you don't want them for yourself, or you want them for your life. In terms of career and what he's doing, I'm not really sure. But one thing I know is that he hangs out a lot with a lot of TikTokers. Those people that are always creating content. He hangs out with them a lot. The likes of Tabang and most famous TikTokers. I've seen him, attending the same parties, the same events as them. When it comes to that, I know that he is excelling when it comes to friendships and connections. He's doing okay. In terms of work-wise, I'm not really sure. It could be that... let me not even guess, because I'm not sure at all. And then the next housemate is Norman. I'm not sure if you guys do remember Norman, because it's pretty much easy to just forget. Okay, it's not funny, guys, but like, yeah, it's easy for most people to forget Norman with one thing that I've realized. But Norman used to be also one of my favorites inside the house, because I felt like he was energetic. He was this gassy guy that was just entertaining. and I wish him nothing but the best. I feel like recently he's been trying to create a lot of content, and also he mentioned, I think it's just a few days ago, that he is working extra hard to make sure that he creates quality and proper content. I wish him all the best when it comes to that. I've seen him also doing a lot of videos while eating KFC, and I thought, okay, maybe it could be that KFC endorsed him, because I've been seeing a lot of influencers, being about KFC, talking about KFC. So I thought, okay, maybe he is also a part of the people. I hope he is. Because I really want this for him. I really, really do want this for him. I really hope that there is money involved in all of this, because at this other time I watched his video and immediately I just went to buy KFC. That's how good the video was. Okay, now next, let's move to Umvelo. Okay, guys, I apologize for saying that it's easy to forget Norman, but okay, but yeah, it's not really easy to forget Umvelo, but I think the fact that he only stayed in the house for a week or two, that was still early. It was still in the early days, so he didn't really do too much outside the house. I'm not sure what he is doing, what Mvelo is doing, but one thing I know is that I don't know anything. It's so crazy because I wanted to say I know anything, but yeah, I don't. I really, really don't. In terms of being in the industry, I don't think he's doing so great, but I wish him all the best. I wish him, I just wish he could just do even better. That's basically what I want to say, because I don't know how to describe how I'm feeling, but I just wish him all the best. He wanted to do so much in the industry. I remember so well. He wanted to do so much, and I hope it gets to a point where he accomplishes everything that he said he wanted to. And then, guys, we have our DJ Vino. Vino used to be Terry's man in the house. I don't know what went wrong, but coming out of the house, I feel like Vino was playing games. Yeah, he was playing games, because when it comes to Terry was ready. Okay, Terry was ready to lose it all for him. But yeah, I feel like it was not the same with him. But as for Vino, he's still pushing his DJing brand. He's still a musician, busy traveling, going to DJ. Yeah, he is actually in the entertainment industry. I've seen him in a few clubs or in a few places where he was a DJ, and I feel like as a DJ he is doing good, even though I feel like immediately after the house he was doing much better. Right now he might be doing even more better, but in terms of publicity, I feel like people were really trying to trend him, to give him that that feeling that he's in the industry. So yeah, I feel like he's also doing good, he's still doing fine. And then last but not least, we have our very own winner, Mpho Abadimu. Okay, Mpho is the one that won the season that time, and her life right now seems to be, oh, there's just a lot going on. The last time I saw him was on that Timber show, and she was not happy. Recently, she had lost her mom. When it comes to working with brands, I only see her working with Era right now. And there's this, is it Remore Her or something? And she's still pushing the Lozi consultations and everything. She also has a YouTube channel. I would have expected more from a winner, but life doesn't always give us our expectations. But I wish her all the best. She also ended up having a second baby with Temba Broly, like I had mentioned. So yeah, guys, there are only two people that I didn't really talk about. One is Venus, because she just disappeared into thin air. I couldn't find her on social media and all of that. And then the other one, is it KG? Oh, I don't remember, but that one who left even before the show started. I haven't really checked her out, but I just hope everybody is doing good. And I think I should just have to end my video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.